Howdy, 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 howdy. Oh, no. Hello. What's up, Bend over? Oh my god. Bend over. Jeez Louise. What's up, Ben? I didn't even think about that until I actually pronounced your name. Give me 1 second here, brother. Oh my god, dude. Seriously? What the hell kind of a name is that? Oh, that is too good. Too good. My home slice, home cheese. What's up, bud? What's up? What is good with you, my friend? Friend to the very end. You should finish the rest of your name and put kiss your ass goodbye or something like that. That would be, yeah, it would be worth it. That would be worth it. Definitely would be worth it. Anyways, what's going on, Ben? Ah, shit. It's always gotta give me. It's always gotta give me the ridiculousness. Mute, you darn thing. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second while I'm setting this up. Give me one momentos. Wow, that guy left real quick. He left real quick, y'all. Came in and said goodbye. Said, see ya. I ain't got no patience. Got no patience for your ass. Takes a second to set up a channel when you're doing it all by yourself, okay? Give me a break, y'all. Give me a break. Anyways, here, let me come out of this screen. Probably don't need to be in that screen. It might help. Anyways, while I'm getting this set up, and you guys don't have to sit here and watch a stupid pause screen, you can follow me. This is what I look like from behind. Hit the subscribe button. Anyways, if you want to follow me, this is what I look like from behind.
How do things go?
Anyway, so yeah. Okay, so new addition to the channel. We just got done uploading the ultimate controls and setting guide for Red Dead Redemption 2. And I highly advise that you go ahead and bypass all of the other controls and setting guides that you might find out there. Yeah, sure, if you want to take a look at them, go ahead and do that. But I can tell you right now that my controls and setting guide it definitely is 1,000 times better than anything else out there that you're going to find so far. You know, sure, somebody's going to up the ante on me and do a better job at it, and that's fine. But I highly doubt it so far. I highly doubt it. I think at this point of the game, for how long the game has been out, my impression is that most likely, most likely most likely nobody else is gonna do a controls guide or settings guide, let alone do it both in one video. So if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to head over to the channel after you get done seeing this video or whatever and give that video a look. It's called the Ultimate Controls and Setting Guide for Red Dead Redemption 2. And that guide will help you tremendously. I go in depth, in detail, explaining all of the controls and you know, all that good jazz of, you know, what does each control do? How do the controls actually interact with each other? Because the cool thing about this game is that the control settings are actually interlinked with one another, and so most people don't really understand that they're interlinked with one another. And I think if there's anything in the controls and settings that is confusing people, it's going to be that right there. The fact that the controls literally are interlinked with each other, especially the aim sensitivity, the aim look acceleration, and the aim look dead zone. Those things are absolutely connected to one another. So make sure that you head over to the channel and give those a gander, and you will not be disappointed. In fact, it's going to help you tremendously. It will be good for you. You will like very much. So, anyways, now that I got all that out of the way, oh god, gotta reach over here to the good old Book of Guidance and look at chapter 3. If I can, I should have my marker set there. Come on, where's it at? Where is my marker at? Why is it not set on chapter 3? Oh, it's all the way the hell here in the back. Why is it all the way the hell back here? Oh, that was for the talismans and all that stuff. All that good jazz. Alright, so. Chapter 3. Oh yeah, we've got the MO is an honest mistake, and we have the strangers that unlocks the inquisitiveness of history. We also have the D and the BG. Is that the New South? Is the D the New South mission? The New South. American distillation. Okay, you need to do that one first. Actually, you need to do the BG one first. The Course of True Love 3. We need to do this mission. We need to do this mission first. Because, you know, you must do this mission first. Alright, so let's get underway here. So super shout out to Papa Funk. Big time super shout out to Papa's Funks. He has really helped support the channel over the last couple of days, and I really appreciate that. It has just been such an honor to have such a big YouTuber come in and check out the videos, be a part of the live streams. I hope to see him tonight. I don't know, it might be a little bit too late. I'm not sure if he's I'm not sure what he's doing right now. But anyways, hopefully we can get him in the stream tonight. If not, then we'll see him some other time. Hopefully we'll see some of the other guys. I've been away for the past 3 days from streaming because I've been working on the ultimate controls and setting guide. So that is the reason why I've been away.
You're a brave girl.
And so I am sorry for that and the lack of being online and being available for you guys to watch this game.
All right, girl.
But I am back now, and we'll be back for the next couple of days. I don't really have anything planned so far. I have a couple plans for some videos that I'd like to upload. But we shall get to those once we get to those. And I do need to, just need to change some things there from my while I was doing am I getting hot? Seriously? Switch to output 1 then. Yeah, I did need to do some what was I saying? Jeez, I can't remember. Anyways, yeah, I needed to change some of the settings there from when I was doing the video for the ultimate controls and settings guide. So now that we got that all set, we should be good to go here. I don't think there's anything else I need to fiddle with. So hopefully we see some good interaction tonight, considering that I've been away for a while. And people will be like, "Nubs, where have you been, brother?" We shall see. But yeah, I did a lot of research into the controls and setting guide. What the hell? Am I there already? Why? Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be in this plantation. Anyways, I did a lot of research into the controls and settings, and I really did learn a lot throughout the process of setting it all up, researching it, setting it up not only for myself, but, you know, researching it for others to be able to create that video. And I think that's ultimately, out of all the videos that I would most likely upload for this game, I think that setting or that video will most likely be the most helpful. So, is there a hitch anywhere around here? At least that's my hopes, is that it will be very helpful. Whoa, sorry, cow. Looks like there's no hitch. Alright, that's fine. At least that's my hopes. My hopes is that it'll prove useful to anyone who views it. Yeah. And of course, Dutch has requested that no one use any weapons, so I'm stuck not being able. I guess I can go on the other side. Not being able to use any darn weapons. How convenient is that shit? What the? Maybe what the hell is going on around here? What the hell is going on around here? Okay, there you are. I didn't see him at first. What the? Gee, holy shit. Hey you, I need to talk to you. Be you Gray?
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going. Come on! Yeah! We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it.
I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There they are.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Yeah,
Miss
hit it right.
Calhoun! Miss Calhoun! My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Shall we go? All right, ladies. We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign! We're mothers, wives, housekeepers, and daughters. We cook the food
And that
and we
whistle for my
now
horse.
Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Bank of Rhodes, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun. Maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Well, our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly. Don't get a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
That's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
Almost there. Take us just a little further, please. Those are the steps, Mr. Morgan. Stop in front there, and then all you need to do is listen.
Ladies, get down!
Come on! Go home! Shut your mouth! What the hell is going on here? Oh my God! Go shit! And cause all this trouble. You don't even know how to get
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
His philosophy dependent on biology.
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the
Sinuity, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the Dubs.
What are you doing?
What's up, man? Sorry I've been away.
I suppose.
Go help
I have
Bo.
been
His cousin
busy
is a
with the
moron.
ultimate
Stop them from
controls
ruining
and
his speech.
setting guide. Don't forget to head over to the channel and check it out, bro.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Oh, you always were.
Bo, weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me around here.
What? You'll hit me?
Yes, Sanua, if you have any questions about the controls or settings in the game,
Come on.
head over to the channel. It was just uploaded. high quality video for your viewing pleasure. Nice, good.
Go before they think twice.
What did you think?
Oh, Lord.
Was it to your viewing
It's an
satisfaction,
old
good
fashioned
sir?
no one goes to.
Very nice. Thank you for checking that out, brother. I
Don't
so
wanna
appreciate
go
that,
back,
man.
Hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
That's it? We
I
just
don't
had to
know
drive a
whether to
wagon
take
with
you
a
seriously,
bunch of
Mr.
women
Morgan.
and then head back?
My cousins are my
done
primary
already?
concern right now.
Nice.
If everyone
Great.
knows about Penelope and me,
That is good
Everyone knows
to hear.
about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner
This is
it's
a
out,
ridiculously short
sooner
mission.
it's resolved.
the sooner it's dealt with, you mean, we're dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your
They sound like
treasures.
vampires to
You
me.
know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years.
Oh, okay.
She weren't
Sorry.
now, and Penelope said,
I ain't heard about daughters.
My good lady.
I heard about gold.
but Yankee Gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan.
What is this?
I don't know. This is awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are
Gotta
vindictive
back away
bastards.
from this big
My
ass
brothers are
4K TV
vindictive
before my
bastards. My
eyes
cousins are
burn out of
worse.
my
They
skull.
started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
I will. As soon as I have enough money. When my family, we have money, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm so
Your
sorry.
family very rich?
I thought you was
Yes.
dude.
Well, I believe
You
so.
is woman.
But they keep me out
You
of
is
the discussion.
lady.
I have more
Must
of
be
a
nice to ladies.
artistic
Yes.
temperament, so
Oh, is that what they call it?
yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here,
Yeah.
your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
That was a very short mission. What did I make? $30. Hey, can't complain about that. And I got a bronze. Why did I get a bronze? Was I supposed to beat somebody up and I didn't?
Okay, girl.
Was I supposed to shoot somebody and I didn't? See, I definitely need to craft some more split pointers. Wagon wheel, yeah. Ammo. What do you mean? What did I do to him? He's still Mr. Morgan. I'm growing his beard out. Massive. I got a massive beard. What do you mean? I just got done with this mission. The True Love Part 3. And now we need to go do the Dutch mission. Yeah, it's going to be finishing up Chapter 3 and Stranger's missions for Chapter 3. And then we'll move on from there. I shave his beard, I don't like him like that. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to see how... I'm trying to get it to a stage 11, level 11 length, just to see what it looks like. And then I'll probably shave it all off again. I was, you know, when you first play the game, of course you let him grow the beard just to see what it looks like, and then I shaved it off and kept long hair. And then I went total reverse and shaved his hair short, and now I'm growing his beard out long. Just because I want to see what it all, when the facial hair is completely grown, I want to see what it looks like when you do different facial hairstyles. Don't mind me, I'm in the road. Just keep on going.
That day to cross my path, you best vanish quick.
Ah, shut up. I'll punch you in the face. I will punch you in the face, boy. Yeah, I did the exact. I grew his beard out, grew his hair out, then shaved his beard, kept long hair. Now I shaved his hair and working on the long beard. Yeah, I need to re-up on these. Big time. As you can see, I've been cutting bullets for a minute now. Alright, those are done. Let's see. Can I not make any explosives? Oh shoot, I need express ammunition? Do I not have any express ammunition? Well, that's not good. How do I not have any express? And I guess the map closes while you're doing this. I sort of have an idea where I'm at. I guess I'll just keep wandering down this road until we get there. Need to go get more explosive ammunition. I used a lot of my explosive ammunition up in making that controls and settings guide. Definitely got to re-up on those. Man, the explosive rounds, oh my goodness, they do some serious damage. Shoot a guy in the head and literally their head just explodes to a mass of pulp. Ooh, this tree right here, this is where at the very beginning of the game you get that mysterious
Let me get on my own way. I'll let you get on yours.
murdering guy that's suicidal, or not suicidal, but serial killer guy. 3 maps to find the serial killer guy. It's back there at that tree is the second one. I do believe. Don't need any of these bad boys. Alright, we need to go get ourselves some express ammunition. Okay, I guess I was going the wrong way. Alright, let's head back into town. Let's go get ourselves some express ammunition so we can make some explosive ammunition. So I'm working with no crosshair now as well. No crosshair at all. I'm giving it a go. Just to see. I tried it once and it was pretty difficult, especially when I was hunting. Trying to get that perfect shot on an animal's head with no crosshair was like super difficult.
Hey there!
Hey there! But I figure I will give it another go. Maybe when I'm hunting, I'll turn it on. But when I'm when I'm doing missions,
Buddy?
keep it off just to make it
Hey, mister.
make it more interesting.
Hey there, mister.
Hello there.
Hey, mister.
Oh yeah, they'll fix them. They'll fix them. You know how it is.
In this
You know what I mean?
community, and we watch out for our own. Hope you remember.
You know
that.
how it is. Games from their
Alright,
first
what do you want?
release, there's always a problem.
Well, if that gun
You know
ain't
what I mean?
shining, glad you take care of what's yours. That gun seems to be well taken care of. Always good to have a full stock on ammunition.
What the fat bastard? I don't get it. I
Looks
do
like
have
you're taking
express
care of that
ammunition.
weapon. Good to see.
So then what the it's weird how some of these weapons over
That gun
time that
seems
you
to be
don't
well
actually
taken care
use,
of.
you need to clean. I really shouldn't be paying to
Looks
clean
like
these,
you're
but
taking care of that weapon. Good to see. Make sure
Whatever.
you got enough rounds for it.
it's not that big. 12 cents is not that big of a deal.
Well, if that gun ain't shining, Glad you take care of what's yours.
This should be full
That
on
gun seems to be well taken care of.
Do I need to set up camp to do
Looks
the
like you're
explosive
taking care of
ammunition?
that weapon.
I'm wondering if
Good
I
to
do.
see.
It wouldn't make sense that I would.
That gun seems to be well
Why would I
taken
need
care
to
of.
set up camp in order
Always
to...
good to have a full stock on ammunition.
Today I read something about it that there is more cheats revealed. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of glitches and cheats and you know.
Well, if that gun ain't shining.
The one thing that frustrates me about that, if I'm gonna make any comment to that at all, it's gonna be this: if your money, the single player money, carries over into online, I'm gonna be pissed off about that because I know that, you know, that's a lot of channels are uploading videos on how to basically glitch and cheat the system, especially when it comes to making money, perfect hides and this and that, and how to duplicate things and all that other nonsense. I don't ever do anything like that in the game. To me, I mean, I for one, if someone wants to do that, let them do it. I'm not gonna like hold a grudge or think less of them, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But me personally, I just don't do that because to me, it ruins the experience of the game. You know what I mean? If you're not gonna earn it, then what's the point? There's no point in doing something that you're not earning. In my mind, at least. Okay, so hold on here. Oh, I do have. Okay, that's right. I saved everything before I saved everything before I went on my killing spree to do the video, the ultimate controls and setting guide. So we do have the ammunition types that we need, so we are set as far as all that good jazz
Come
goes.
on, girl.
Sorry, I'm just trying to reacquaint myself with what's going on because, like I said, I did that video, but I did a manual save before I went ham, and I didn't want to lose my honor.
Yep.
Because I almost have my honor maxed. All right, so now we just need to head back up into Dutch and do that. Let's get the pirate outfit on. That should be outfit 3. Yeah.
Yep.
What do you mean by you won't be able to join the game? If I know, if there's anything I know about Rockstar, they will make sure that anyone that's duplicated items, they're gonna know in the time that the game has been out that it was impossible for you to earn that much money in single player. They're not stupid. You know what I mean? So people that have like $1 million, they're gonna know that you cheated to get that money, and the game is constantly the game is on their server. That's one thing people need to keep in mind. Just like GTA, even right now, I'm playing on their server, and so you know, all that good nonsense, whatever you want to call it. So basically, when it boils down to it, they're gonna know that you did a dupe. They're gonna, because all that information is sent on their end anyways. So it's not like they're not gonna know. And if you did do it, I'm sure if they don't take the money away from you, they'll punish you in one way or another. Just like they do with the griefers in the online version of the game. You know, you'll get punished one way or another.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Oh, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it
Now-
can.
And no man knows
Sanua,
another
understand
anything.
this though.
No, sir.
but still,
there
I
are
feel
purposeful
you
cheat
were
codes in this game,
done by.
okay?
Losing your
They're
employment
inside the
like
newspapers that
But
you can
still,
get throughout the
here on
towns and
roads
so on and so
we
forth.
have work
So,
enough for
I mean,
honest men.
there are honest cheat
That's
codes
some strong
that
stuff. Still,
you
don't
can
seem to be
use,
doing you
and
any
if you
harm,
want to
I
use those
guess.
cheat codes, that's fine.
Excuse me a moment.
The thing that shouldn't be taken advantage of is the duping things and the setting your controller down and waking up the next morning and you have $2 million.
Deputies.
You know that.
Amongst
The grand
these
scheme of
drunkards,
things,
hillbillies and slavers?
it's useless
Good
money
honest
anyways,
thieves like
because
us,
unlike
we're bound to be
unlike Red
moralizers
Dead
in a
Redemption
place
1,
like
I don't know if you guys remember playing Red Dead Redemption
Sheriff Gray,
Red Dead
you are
Redemption
back.
1. Didn't it seem
Now
like you were
listen,
always going into town and always having to buy ammo?
In them woods, though.
This
And it is
seems,
costing
in this game, it
county
seems
its good
far in
name.
between that you actually need to
And the
go
state a whole lot
buy
of
ammo.
income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out.
Yeah, the game
Maybe
has cheat
we'll make
codes
you permanent.
that are meant to be
I gotta
used
sit me down a second.
Not a
if you want
problem,
to use
sir.
them.
Not a
You can find them in
problem at
newspapers. You can find
You
them
are
throughout
in
the
safe
throughout the
hands
cities,
now.
written on walls,
And people waste
all kinds of
time
stuff like that.
temperance
There's other things like duplication
never
glitches
dulled
and this
the
and
good
that that
man's senses.
basically gives you a bunch of money
Arthur, you ride with the
and
deputy.
is
Bill and I will
in essence
follow.
useless because
Climb on up.
Let's go.
you know, like I said, the only thing you're going to be able to get off of something like that is buy weapons if you don't have the
How are
Ultimate
you?
Edition or the you know,
And your friend is behaving himself?
the special edition. Yeah, you'll be able to go buy weapons and this and that that you would probably have to wait till later on to buy because you didn't have the money.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily
Buy
deputized citizen
supplies
of Scarlet Meadows County.
and buy
Most
clothing.
towns just get
Other than
bounty
that,
hunters
the
to
rest
do
of the
their
stuff,
dirty
like the
work
stuff you
these
get from the
days, but
trader,
Sheriff
you
Gray
need to actually
believes
go
the
out and
law
put that
should
work
keep
in.
the law. Now,
You
I'm
know what I
sure
mean?
don't need to remind you, there's a change
So,
of command here.
There is?
but yeah,
Dang
there
straight
are
there
actual
is.
cheat codes in
This
the
is a
game
dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
that you can use.
Hey, Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
I think, in fact, if you go into the settings, no, in the story, no, player, Arthur, no. See, I don't even know where the hell it's at. Progress. That's compendium, challenges, total completion. Oh, I think it might be in here. No. Hold on. I will find it. Oh, that's the missions overview. I think it might actually be in the help. And I think it's in the general. No. Shit. Where is it at? Activities? No. Where the frick is it at? I know it's like at the bottom of the page in one of these pages. Story. No. Settings. General. Well, frick. I can't remember where the hell it's at. And challenges. No. These are all the challenges. I know it says it in here. It says cheat codes or something like that. And now I can't find it. I saw it once before, and now for the love of God, I cannot find it. Oh, perks. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Undiscovered perks. Undiscovered perks. I think that's what I was thinking is undiscovered perks.
Pretty sure you did.
Anyways.
Old Cotton family.
Yeah, there are
cheat
codes that you can use.
A few changes in the labor laws.
Like never having to reload
now they're
or
dealing in Moonshine.
You know,
we found their stills hidden all over.
Unlimited ammo.
Quick as we destroy one, another one pops
Invincible.
up. You could call it a
your standard
fall from grace. If
good old cheat codes.
They had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Whoa. Well, that's the rumor. But the Greys and the Braithwaites think the other stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So yeah, right. I imagine. You know, we're really gonna have to find you some more suitable attire.
If I'd only knew I was gonna be deputized today.
That badge rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes. I thought so, too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. You see that wagon?
Oh, hell. Somebody done and killed all the... Yeah, same here. I'm playing on normal. If anything, I'm making it more challenging for myself, like turning off the crosshair and all that good jazz.
Keep your eyes open.
I am keeping my damn eyes open. I'm trying to loot this body, but apparently I cannot. Nor can I select a weapon.
No. This must have happened recently. Hey, come have a look at this.
Yeah, okay, give me a second, I'm on my way over. Yeah, he's dead.
Suit and tie, one bullet clean through the forehead. Well, my money says this is the handiwork of a gang called the Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Yeah, I have more than enough money in myself.
Any identification. Okay.
I'd like to get my money up, but
I'll send someone over
for now I have more than what I need. Hey, at least my horses fall on me. Can I mount my horse instead of wagon? I guess I gotta ride on the wagon.
Okay, girl. Been a while.
Okay, maybe I do.
Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
Sure.
I'll direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone.
No respect for the law.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Damn it.
Go right at the crossroads. Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say.
Wait, your horse was a female, and then it changed to a male?
And town sheriff.
What the hell? Seriously?
Right here. Drink a sailor under the table before breakfast.
Did you know that the balls on the back of the horse shrink based on the environment that you're in?
This tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are.
Talk about immersive.
Don't even speak to him.
You can actually go right up into the cold weather, get off your horse, stand behind it, and watch the ball sack get smaller. Not that I've done that, but
so what was
I'm just saying.
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick.
Even saying that word makes me sick.
Round them up, and take this operation down for good. Come on.
Yeah, let's go round them up. I need my bow first. I like using my bow. Wait, that's not my horse. Come on. Stop walking like a damn slowpoke. Damn it. There we go. Now we're cooking with whiskey and eggs. Wait for me, guys! I don't know why, but I'm stuck in slow motion.
I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in '78.
How are we gonna handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
Take left.
We'll take the left.
Who's going left?
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
Damn tax dodgers. That's right. Filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
See one by the bridge over there?
Yeah, I see him. Hold on. There's a tree in my way. This should be interesting. I'm trying to... Maybe I should turn the crosshair back on. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Otherwise, we'll be here all night for me trying to... dot small, yeah. Hey, I was close. Oh, wait. Oops. What was I... Was I not supposed to kill him? Isn't that what we came here for, to kill him?
Let's stop these.
Help Bill
filthy,
knock out the
degenerate
Moonshine
tax
without being
dodgers.
spotted. Oh, okay, we have to knock him out. I really hope I don't get eaten by a damn alligator. Easy enough. Gotta knock this guy out. How am I supposed to do that?
I think I saw another one guarding the still. I'll get this feller trussed up.
Yeah. You do that. I'll work my way over to the boy making some moonshine. After that, we're all gonna have ourselves a drink. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm the highly unconscious moonshiner. For the love of Pete's sake. What's wrong with you? Do I need to be closer? There we go. I am being sneaky. Pick him up. What am I going to do with him now? Take him over to the wagon. That makes sense. Man, there's a lot of moonshine right there. Hell yeah. We are gonna get drunk. Hurry up. Let's go. I ain't got all day. What the hell? Let's put them all in a nice little nifty row.
Good work, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
We better destroy all this. Any of your boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So,
I think you're real funny,
Dynamite
tell me
on the
about these.
distillery.
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
No problem, senoritos. this shit. I'm assuming I gotta put it in on this side. Wait. Murder. Yeah, okay. Tap R2, press R2 to place the dynamite without igniting it. And now what? I did. Stand clear to serum. Blow the dynamite. How exactly am I supposed to blow it? I gotta shoot at the shit? I'm assuming I gotta shoot at it.
Sure. Just a second.
Man, this is one hell of a tree. Bring it.
Where did these sons of bitches? The raiders make the law around here.
Yeah.
Boys, we're putting you up. There's more
Oh,
coming
yeah.
from those huts.
Yeah, baby. Who's next? Give me back my tomahawk. Oh shit, I missed. You're stuck on this one time. What the hell? Seriously? This other guy go.
Son of a bitch got me.
Get some! Oh, did someone there blow him up? Dang it, I wanted to blow him up. It's not very fair. Alright, I think we got them all.
I don't see any more. Do you?
No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
Not before we loot all these dead bastards.
Quick, let's go before any more show up.
Let them show up. I don't care. They're not gonna film the mission on me, is it? I hope not. That would suck ass.
All right, I'll see you over there.
Okay, I guess not. We're good to loot then. All right. He's like, all right, I'll see you over there. That's right, boy. What do you think this is? A non-looting posse? Loot everybody. Loot it all. That's how you make the money. Selling those, selling all that jewelry. With the fence. That's how you make your money the clean way. Instead of being a scrub and duping shit. Only scrubs dupe stuff. 100% scrub. That's definitely 100% scrub right there. Ain't no scrub. Get my money the clean way. I think I need to go in my settings. Because I think I've changed thing while I was looking at my... It's definitely a lot faster than I anticipated from when I was doing my controls and settings video. And I think I was messing with that just so I could get the cinematic thing while I was in first person view. Let's go check it, take a look. Settings, controls. Yeah, what's that? That's at 7. Is that no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be at 7. There we go. Should be 5 to 7. Should be clean. Should be good to go. You know what? Hold on a second. While we're here, there might be shit to pick up over here. Besides looting the bodies. Let's check real quick. I don't know. Oh, there's a chest over here. Maybe the other side of it? Nope, that's a broken chest. Oh, maybe there isn't nothing. Maybe there isn't anything over here as far as to pick up items. And let's check the house real quick. See if there's anything in here. No, it doesn't look like it. Nope, doesn't look like it. It's just telling me to return to Dutch. Oh wait, what's in here? Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. I think all this is just scenery. Alright, let's get back over there and push on. Return to Dutch. Damn Dutch. The ever competent gang leader ends up leading us all into a damn catastrophe.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it. For personal consumption, it's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster, he used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of crap. Come on, move
We
it.
have a life
Move it.
on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on.
Yeah.
You ride with me.
Okay.
Should I stash this somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
That was worth the effort, though. Deputized and hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all
There's
sides.
a toad jumping right there.
It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Oh, really?
Okay, you're on.
That's the Okay. On my word. Set. Go.
Hey, you cheating bastard. got the same horse, but I got better stirrups than you, boy.
You never were much of a rider.
We'll see about that.
Bring it, Dutch boy. Shit, I could probably beat him in cinematic mode. Oh shit! Oh fuck me in the goat ass! Oh shit! The horse doesn't follow the yellow trail and goes. What the fuck? Oh shit! Shit! Come on. Oh man, my horse is all fucked up. What the hell? I guess he was right. Arthur's not much of a rider. Oh man, I can't believe I can't believe that shit happened. That was ridiculous. He already won. I don't have half a chance right now. I don't think I could catch up even if I wanted to. That shit was hilarious though. What the fuck, dude? I ran right into the wall. Oh shit. Come on, Dutch. Give me half a chance, buddy. What the hell? You see those guys? I'm cheating, dude. I'm taking a shortcut. Screw it. Watch out, dear. Oh yeah? Come on. Come on, horse, let's go. Go baby. I might be able to get this after all. Come on. Oh, who wins? Oh, it's neck and neck.
Oh, I am sorry, son. Well, spare the gloating, Dutch.
Damn it,
I'm
I guess
not
he
a
won.
gloater. Why would I laugh at the fact that you haven't learned, after all these years, to ride a horse very well? That is a source of great sorrow to me.
I should have put it in.
I had fun with you today.
That shit was hilarious.
Well, here? Well, I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Oh yeah, good times. Good times, pony. Sorry, I kind of ran you into a wall. Definitely was not my intention.
Real good.
Yes? What? Who's talking to me? I guess I should be hitching my horse at my own tent, but...
Well, I suppose I should move a bit.
Man, I wonder if I even can.
This is it.
Oh, I gotta use the restroom here. Give me 1 minute here. I'll be right back. Oh, thank you for your patience. Man, I just got finished drinking 2 glasses of wine. That shit went straight through me. Holy guacamole. Like I literally just got done drinking 2 glasses of wine like just a second ago. I need some pomade. This shit's looking straggly. Alright. What do we got here at camp? Donate to the camp, da da da, blah blah blah. Yeah. What about over here? Okay, I think all of those missions are doop doop doo. I think all those are all taken care of. Yep. Okay, so now we got Annabelle and the other guy whose name I can't damn remember. Okay. H&A should have happened. We just got American distillation done after an American pastoral scene, which was in the last chapter. Advertising the new American art, which is what this A1 should be. Yes, advertising the new American art, part 1. And this is, oh, Molly O'Shea, okay, an honest mistake. So we need to do this one first. So we're going to talk to Abigail real quick. We need to do that one first, and then an honest mistake to get the stranger's mission. I do believe that is the order it should be done. So let's go over here and talk to Abigail's.
What on earth
Hello,
are you
Abigail.
wearing? What's going on?
Hosea and John are looking for you. They went out to the Moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
Alright, so that unlocks the H. So we'll head over there. Which is just up the road. Okay. There we go. Why is it that you walk like you're so super slow on camp? Why? Why must I walk so super slow in camp?
Easy there, girl.
Come on, broken wagon wheel. There you go, girl.
Hey, Arthur. Can I have a quick word?
What?
Whoa.
Who keeps saying, can I have a quick word? Who the hell wants to talk to me over here? I never know who's saying it. Because they just keep...
Arthur, you're gonna get manure all over
Alright,
the place.
simmer down.
I think it's her right here. I'm getting manure all over the place. Maybe I like manure all over the place, okay, woman? You ever think about that?
So, what do you think of this place?
Not bad. Nice to be by the water.
Yeah, it'll do for now. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Well, I think that's a glitch, because that's her voice, and she wants to talk to me. But that's Abigail. Can I talk to you for a minute? I have a mission you're already doing. You don't need to talk to me again. Okay, thank you. See you later. Alright, let's get it on. Get it on, y'all. Talk to Hosea. Let's see what's going on here. Whoa, pony.
Hey, Arthur. What are you doing?
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
Like these guys aren't gonna notice the moonshine that they made.
When you requisitioned it.
Let's see.
Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now.
Alright, John. See you later.
I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck. Thank you, John. We'll see you later.
Yep. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there.
just up the road.
So what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think that good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair.
Like Romeo and Juliet. Good old-fashioned story.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
Very antagonistic of you, sir. I guess I gotta stop and talk to these fools.
Modest little homestead, isn't it? Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. Well, she's at the house.
Well, you just gonna go on the ride and back my wagon? Boy?
We'll be watching you.
You heard the man.
I'll be watching you, too.
Driver, proceed, please.
So you can ride on the back of my wagon? What the hell is wrong with you? Nice roundabout they got here. I got the feeling like...
What you want?
Found something. Out in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. Oh, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle.
You give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now.
Oh, yeah.
I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
Yeah. We're gonna get the town drunk.
Here we go.
Drunk as can be right now. I'll tell you what, they are gonna be all kinds of messed up.
So we sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Oh, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
Oh, that's it.
Damn trees.
Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud.
Yeah, getting in the middle of something like this going on between two families is not always the best idea.
You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're
One
not.
side or the other, or maybe even both sides, are gonna have a problem with you.
Idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Hey.
Put this hat on.
What the hell?
Smoke this pipe.
Oh, great. Oh,
Bring your
shit,
lip
I just
forward.
killed
Just
a rabbit.
Squint. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh. You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right? Broke poor mammy's heart. There.
Shit.
There.
Oh, shit.
Don't get mad.
Sorry. I'll fix your fence later, I promise. Now, this should be interesting. I am very interested to see how this turns out.
Hey now, what's your problem?
Get out the way!
Just let me be.
You're in my way.
No, God! Look, I'll just leave, okay?
Well, then get the hell out of my way. Holy shit, man. It ain't that hard. You see a big ass wagon with 2 horses coming your way, you're just gonna keep on walking? Seriously? Who does that?
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
Like the moonshine from the back of the wagon. Alright, ain't no big deal.
Gentlemen! Quite the town you have here. We just rode in from up north. Hey. Hello. Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him. Don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of you. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Just hand out the liquor.
Oh, goodness.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes,
What's up?
the
Welcome
drinks
back.
in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing.
You're welcome.
Now, come up
Thank
to
you
the
for coming
bar,
back.
everybody. Come on, fellas. I'll have one, Fenton.
Raise glass, raise.
Bounty. It's a sin to look at you. But I see you.
What the hell am I doing?
Oh, that's some strong catches all.
Just keep them coming.
Don't be shy, boys. Don't be shy. It's a land of opportunity. Now it's your opportunity to get hit.
Mr. Gray won't be happy about this.
Where's mine then? We got work to do, my boys. Let's go. Providence.
Oh, yeah.
You're a fine man, Fenton. A fine man. Don't listen to your brother.
Over here, Fenton.
Inebriate these fine gentlemen. That's it.
Oh, goodness. Inebriate these fine gentlemen. What do I get that feeling like?
Come on, Fenton. People are dying of thirst over here.
Oh, wife is gonna kill me.
It's a really bad idea.
Keep drinking. There's plenty more.
Oh, my God. Oh, shit.
Just keep them.
Drink up,
Oh, man. This is crazy. Oh, great.
Good
A bunch
evening,
of Southerners?
Quiet libation.
You.
Me?
The war is
You're
over
the
with.
bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
John, We're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor.
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him.
Why can I not? That's okay. I'm gonna not shoot that guy. Hey, what the hell? I'm working out over there.
Do something!
Oh, what the?
Well done. Let's go.
Did I lose a weapon here? No.
Oh, they're coming.
Oh. What the? What in God's sakes is going on here?
Come on, Franklin.
Oh, after, in chapter 2, at the or near the end of chapter 2, you get the, the ability to mark targets when you're, doing the train robbery. My satchel. Why can I not go open my satchel? Well, fuck me in the goat ass. I can't open my satchel. Yeah, once you do the train robbery in chapter 2, you're able to mark your targets from now on.
Look out!
Oh yeah, get some. I want this guy.
You're right.
Running out of bullets here.
Bitch is dead.
Oh yeah.
I see it.
Get some.
Yep. Made it. Turn around. More behind you. Good. Keep up.
I take it we're gonna jump onto the train. Wait, no, not express. Split point. Boy, I need a sleeve too, because my crosshair is so wiggly right now. I need a sleeve as soon as possible.
You see any more of them?
Don't think so.
satchel right now.
Jesus, all this over a few bottles of booze?
Yeah, I got ideas for some videos, y'all. I got some ideas for some funny, short videos. Like, they'll be literally less than a minute long, most likely. Like, one I'm gonna do is, I'll probably get a bunch of copyright strikes from YouTube, though, but I don't care. One I'm gonna do is, just like a picture of, or just like a short video of Arthur looking at his journal, where he's just like going through the pages. And then, that'll be like, 5 seconds long or whatever like that.
Maybe.
And then, one second, I'll answer that question.
Clearly not too happy to have some new competition.
And then do that scene from Dances with Wolves where the dude farts and it says, "Put that in your book."
We've been making justice filling up again slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good
That
off.
shit would be hilarious.
We still need a lot more
Arthur
money
looking at his
before that
freaking journal.
So for now,
and then cut straight to that scene
let me
where
go
he
give
farts.
old
Put
Mrs.
that in your book.
Braithwaite some of this moonshine as well.
Anyways, let me
Let's
get
call it
past
a
this
peace
mission and
offering.
I'll answer. What's up, Elite? Sure. How you doing, man? Good to see you again, bro.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
Put that in your book. Oh, shit. And you know how if you hold down L2 when people are walking past you in town, you'll kind of like lock onto them? I did. I got one where a lady is walking past in Valentine in the middle of the night, and she's like all, walking all sexy and stuff, shaking her butt and whatever.
Make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus.
I'm going to
And
do
on the
that
other,
with
their
that
mortal enemies, the
Martin
Braithwaites, Moonshiners,
or Marvin
hypocritical,
Gaye
both rolling,
song,
we believe.
Let's Get It On.
In the middle of it, all you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and
Arthur
Juliet.
falls in love.
Exactly.
It's just going to be her walking
So
past
what
with a
you
short
boys
clip
thinking?
of Let's Get It On.
We try to rob them both.
I got a copyright strike
sure?
from YouTube already for
Why
my
not?
ultimate
Because we got lawmen
controls
in
and
3
settings
different
guy
states after us.
from
Last
YouTube,
thing
like
I
less
want
than
is to get us
30
into
seconds
trouble,
after it's
but we
uploaded
need
for the
money.
very
Now,
ending
we have
of
the
it.
opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that
Hold
Braithwaite
on, Elite.
woman.
Let's get past this thing and I'll
Hosea
show
should
you.
definitely take the lead on this.
I'll give you a brief
I sent
explanation,
Sean
but
over to
Elite,
Braithwaite
do go
Manor,
watch
too.
that video. It's
Now,
on the
you can meet
channel.
up with
It's
them,
17 minutes
or
long, and it'll
join
tell you
John
what
and
each
Javier
setting
at the
does, how they
Gray's
relate
place,
to one
something
another,
to do with the
and
Braithwaite
how everything breaks
side,
down. And then
How the
later
hell
in
did we
the
get
second
him
half
in
of the
at the
video,
Gray's
the
place?
ending of the
Sheriff
video is
Gray
all the
kindly
settings
put in
that
a
you
word
might have
with his
missed.
father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both.
But I'll give you guys a quick rundown once this,
and not the other
they're
lot
done talking.
will be long gone.
Explain how it
Think
all
of
works
it
real
as
quick.
Payback for my daddy.
Payback
for my daddy.
I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now,
Good, my
if
vape
you
is
will
fully
excuse
charged.
me, Arthur,
So I
I
can
got
plug
to
in my
write a
phone.
letter.
Alright, so I think we're done with that. Let's get some big time meat going on. Actually, you know what? That's kind of a waste right now. Let's just eat some plain venison. Nope, it looks like Arthur is still hungry. Let's eat some plain game. Alright. So, brief rundown on the control settings, real quick. Alright. So, lock-on mode has 4 settings: free aim, wide, narrow, and normal. Free aim, will never lock on. Wide, your crosshair can be quite a distance away and it'll still lock on. Normal, narrow, your crosshair needs to literally be right next to the person for it to lock on. And then, of course, normal cuts wide and narrow right in half. The way that aim assist works is aim assist functions when you're actually shooting your gun. So the higher this setting is, in between shots, the crosshair will quickly snap back to the target, and you won't have to make any manual adjustments. Now, let me explain that in this way. You lock onto somebody, it automatically goes to their chest or around their gut area. Then when you adjust up to their head, let's say, well, that's a one-shot kill, right? But let's say you're shooting them in the chest, okay? With this setting, the crosshair will auto-snap back to the last point that the crosshair was at the last time you took a shot. I hope that makes sense. Where when it's really low like this, it won't really follow the target, even when the lock-on mode is set to wide or normal. Okay, so when it's really low like this, recoil will play a much more dynamic role in between shots. The crosshair will kind of bob and go wherever, and you'll have to readjust it, and may even have to let go of the L2 and relock onto the person. That's the way this aim assist works. It plays a role as you're shooting. It plays more of a role of how the crosshair will stay locked onto the target. Third person controls, that changes your control set out. Horse controls, camera relative, horse relative, stay on camera relative. Look sensitivity, you want this to be either 2 below 7 or 2 above 7, so anywhere in the range between 5 and 9. There's a total of 14 for this and aim sensitivity. I've even found that even lowering this down to 5 and 5 for the look and the aim is perfectly fine, as long as you have this look acceleration put to max. The look acceleration cannot be turned off by turning it all the way down. In fact, that makes your control so sluggish, it's almost impossible to play this game. It destroys it. Even on 5, where the default setting is at, it's just horrible. It's horrendous. So you want to max this. And if you still feel like the control is going too fast, then knock it down to like 13 or knock it down to 12, maybe even 11. But then you're kind of sketching around in dangerous territory as far as the way that the aim look acceleration works is when you're aiming your gun and you begin to move it, okay, over time your crosshair is gonna move. It's gonna move faster, right? And so the higher this setting is, then whenever you begin to aim and you with it max, when you begin to aim and you are looking around, you're going to always be at the same consistent speed. Whereas if you lower this down, then that is increasing the time that it's going to take from the minute that you start aiming and start moving your crosshair around for the crosshair to reach the maximum speed that is set here at aim sensitivity. So these two are absolutely linked to one another, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no way around it. These two affect each other. So with a really low aim look acceleration and a really low aim sensitivity, your crosshair will move like a slug. So I advise you keep the aim acceleration on max, and then look at the aim sensitivity and just this. If you feel like it's still too fast, then move this down a notch or two, and then go from there. Maybe bring this up 1 if it's too slow then, but basically you're going to want to adjust this first, the aim look acceleration, and then adjust the aim sensitivity. The aim look dead zone, no matter whether you have it on max or whether you have it on minimum, it makes no difference whatsoever. I don't know why. I tested it several times. It doesn't affect how your crosshair moves. Basically, the dead zone affects on how much you need to, like we all know dead zone. It affects how much you need to move the controller before the crosshair will actually move itself, right? We all know this. Well, the aim look dead zone in this game doesn't seem to affect anything. In fact, there doesn't really seem to be a sweet spot where your analog is dead center and then you begin to move it and the crosshair won't move at all. I can show you an example of that real quick and prove to you that basically that it doesn't do anything at all. It doesn't affect. The instant you begin moving your crosshair, or your right analog stick, your crosshair is going to move, regardless. It doesn't matter. I've tested it on dead zone. I tested dead zone on minimum, and I've tested it on maximum, and it makes no effect whatsoever. But my advice to you is to turn the dead zone off altogether. And the only reason why I say that is for consistency's sake. You'll find that as your muscle memory begins to improve, the consistency of your aiming will become better. So here's let's take a look here real quick. Controls. So when we have in third person, we have look at 5, we have aim at 5, acceleration maxed, and dead zone turned off, right? So with the acceleration maxed, no matter what, this is as fast as my hair crosshair is ever gonna go. And the dead zone is completely turned off right now. In fact, let's get off the horse real quick. Alright, so I'll aim, and you can see that my speed is this. This is my speed as I'm spinning around. It's never going to go any faster than this because of the acceleration is set to max. And dead zone is at 0. Okay, so notice the speed. We'll do one more 360 here real quick. So kind of, we could do it like this. We could do it like this. We'll count at we'll look at the horse. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000. So about 8 1000, right? This is the way I tested it. Now I go back down to dead zone. And I put this on max, and watch, you'll have the exact same result. It doesn't do anything. In fact, I think dead zone is broken. Alright, so at the horse, 1, 2, 3, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000. So I guess it took like maybe a second longer. But I mean, when you really think about it, it doesn't really make much. It doesn't, I don't, honestly, in my opinion, I really don't see much of an impact whether it's on full or whether it's off, and for that reason I leave it off. And the aim sensitivity, you're going to want to have that somewhere. It has a total of 14 levels, so if we go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 would be the max that you would want to use, and 5 would be the lowest. Somewhere between 6 and 7 is where I have found to be the sweet spot. Like 6 is a good spot, because now you're moving fast enough that even in Deadeye, you're able to slowly adjust without overshooting or undershooting your aim, without going like this. You're not trying to overshoot and wobble all over the place. You're trying to smoothly control this to get to the place quickly, so that your Deadeye doesn't drain while you're still trying to shoot. And if you still feel like that it's moving too, if you have your sensitivity set and you feel like it's moving too fast, then then adjust the acceleration first. And that should help you in the finer movements. But just remember, like I said in my guide video, just remember that the aim look acceleration and the aim sensitivity are directly tied to one another. Again, aim look acceleration determines the amount of time it's going to take. The higher this is, the shorter amount of time. The lower it is, the longer the amount of time it will take from the time that you aim your weapon for your weapon to reach its max acceleration, its max speed that is determined by aim sensitivity. So if I took the aim look acceleration and turn it all the way down, watch what happens. See how the crosshair over time is basically going faster? So watch, I'll show you that again. So I'm aiming, and now I'm adjusting. Aim, and adjust. See how the crosshair is beginning to move faster and faster and faster? That is one of the biggest things that's upsetting players in this game. Elite, you find my channel, just while you're watching the video, click on the nubs symbol and it'll take you directly to my channel. Click on my emblem and it'll go direct to my channel. It's called the Ultimate Controls and Setting Guide. So that's the way the aim look acceleration works. See how that's working? even in its aim and look. So understand that this works even when you're looking. See, I'm not aiming, and while I'm sitting still and I begin to move my crosshair, it's really slow, and then it speeds up all of a sudden to where it's going really, really fast. But at the get-go, it's really, really slow. And so if you have that aim look acceleration down really, really low, that is gonna really mess you up. It's gonna mess you up big time, because the situations may be different while you're aiming at somebody, or even an animal. You're trying to let's say you're trying to shoot a squirrel in the head with a small game arrow. Okay, well, that squirrel may change its position from where it's running next to you, and you're looking down at it, and now all of a sudden you're trying to adjust to hit it again, but now your crosshair is moving super fast, and it's even harder now to get that sweet spot to smack it right in the head. So go ahead and take that aim look acceleration and max it. That in this way, it basically turns it off. It's what's so weird about this setting. That's why I said in my game, or in the Ultimate Controls and Settings Guide, and if there was ever a setting in any game that would take the grand prize, the 4H grand prize, it's this one right here, aim look acceleration. It is the most confusing controlling setting because people don't understand that this affects how much time it takes, both while you're looking and while you're aiming, for your crosshair to reach its maximum speed. That's determined in aim sensitivity. So if I take this and I put this on max and I put this on minimum, watch this now. Now watch what happens. So I'll look over here. And this just, again, works both when you're looking and when you're aiming. So I'll move my crosshair. Now watch this. I'm going to start spinning around like a washing machine. It just goes faster and faster and faster, and it works both while you're aiming and looking. And it's quick too. It doesn't take much time for it to get up to full speed, even when it's on minimum and on maximum, or on minimum. It doesn't take very much time. But my personal settings right now that I have found most comfortable is 5 for look, 6 for aim, and max acceleration with no dead zone, and I just copy this over into first person. Remember, always adjust aim look acceleration. Like, you can bring this down too if you want to help slow down the camera just a little bit. But that's the way you're going to want to go as far as all this goes. Other than that, if you're still having a hard time, max this and put this on wide. If you're comfortable with the game, then stay on normal, or even on foot. Put this to narrow, and adjust this somewhere between here, between 2 and 3, to still give yourself some sort of a challenge while you're shooting. But if you're having a hard time on horse, then go ahead and put this to wide and max out the assistance. Remember, the assistance affects what happens to your crosshair after every shot. So more assistance means the crosshair is going to snap back to the target. Less assistance means you're going to need to control what happens to that crosshair after you shoot. The NPC may be running to your left or to your right, and so you're going to need to readjust to put it back on place, back where it belongs. I leave it on normal and go here, middle. I was doing free aim for a while at the beginning of the game. I liked it. It's even better now with these controls, but I'm just leaving it on normal now just for the hell of it. And then, of course, for your display, if you got the HDR on, if you go here at the very bottom of display, you'll find the different types of reticles. You can put a simple. This will actually take that circle and squeeze it in when you aim at something, and when it's at its smallest point, that's when your accuracy is the highest, if that makes sense. When it locks onto a target, that outer ring will close in on itself, and that's when you want to shoot. Anything shoot before that, and it will kind of be less accurate. I leave it on dot, and then you can change your dot size to default or small. I like small. And then the only other setting I would change in here would be the camera follow level on high. That basically affects what happens when you're on your horse or when you're walking. So if I had the camera over here and I start walking in this direction, or I guess it doesn't work while you're on foot. Let me see. Yeah, it's not working while you're on foot, because I think because of my other settings, but it does work when you're on horse. I'll show you. The camera follow level. So if I had the camera over here and I start moving horse this way, the camera adjusts to the direction the horse is running. But if I take this and put it on off, then basically I can adjust the camera around and I can move my horse around, and the camera will stay where I last had it. The only downside about this is that you kind of have to readjust, which isn't that big of a deal. You can tap on the X and your horse will stay at that max speed for quite some time before you need to tap on the X again to get the horse going. It just means that you're going to have to alternate your thumb back and forth between the X and the camera view. And it's also a little finicky because see how I'm looking off to my left shoulder? The left analog stick isn't really truly going to the right now, or to the left as I'm running this way. It's a little off, and especially if your angle's off a little bit like this, it's not really, like if I went forward on the left analog stick, I'm going to go towards my crosshair, but if I wanted to follow this road, then you have to adjust for that. If that makes, I hope that makes sense. It'll feel different when your camera is on, when the camera is set to high here. Then it'll feel different when it's off. And then the minimal and the low, like I tested those too as well, and they don't seem to make, it's almost exactly like off. Yep. Like if I set this like this, you see it takes a little bit of time before it'll snap back. Watch, see how minimal? It takes a little bit of time for it to, takes a little bit more time for it to snap back. It will snap back, it just takes a little bit more time, right? And then same thing with, if we set this to low, as I described, it basically adjusts the amount of time that it takes before the crosshair will snap back. Like low seems to go back faster than minimal, which is, in my mind, odd. You'd think that it would go back slower. So I think that those settings are just kind of like a little bit finicky right now, and they need to work with them. So I just leave the camera level on high. But other than that, make sure you take first person auto level camera and turn that off. The first person field of view, put that on maximum. First person head bobbing reduced. First person auto aim center for while you're on a mount, turn that off. And the first person camera level high, auto level camera off, and first person aim auto center off. Now check this out. Watch this first person field of view. Check this out. Let's find something we can look at here. Let's go down by the lake here, or whatever you want to call it. That way we'll get a better view scale, I guess you could say. Alright. Okay, so let's get this shrubbery out of the way too.
Easy now.
Okay, so I'm going to look directly across like this. I guess that's a good way. So right now, let's go into first person. Okay? Let's use something, let's go this way, like this, I guess. Let's go right here, yeah. Okay, so look at the view here. And especially pay attention to the lake, or the island, just on the left-hand side of the screen. And the edge of the island on the left-hand side of the screen, pay attention to that, right? And pay attention to the rock that's on the right-hand side of the screen, right in the middle of the screen, just to the right of the bush that's in front of us, right? And I don't know why my thing is being retarded right now. But okay, so now watch this. I'm gonna take settings, camera, first person field of view, and I'm gonna reduce this all the way down to none. Now look at that. We lost the rock, and the left side of the island over there is missing. So the default camera view for first person excuse me, shoot, is right here at 5, which even then still cuts off the rock and a little bit of the island there, right? So then if we come here and we put the first person field of view on max, it gives you a hell of a lot more in your screen. I mean, another couple of inches of screen view there. Yeah, I mean, I spent 3 days researching all of the different I spent 3 days researching all the different controls, both by going online and reading Reddit posts, reading websites. There is only one video on YouTube that I found that was even worth a hill of beans. Only one. And there's about 3 different controls, advice, video guides, whatever, right now on YouTube for this game. And there was only one that I found that was any good. The other one was, the guy had no clue what he was talking about. He didn't even explain. He said, these are my settings and this is what you need to do, so you should do it too. I was like, no, I don't think so. You're not even explaining how they all work. How am I supposed to trust you? You don't even know what the hell you're talking about. So I didn't follow his advice at all. I did not follow his advice at all. And I wouldn't recommend anybody follow that person's advice. Anybody that goes on the channel and says, uploads a YouTube video and says, this is what you need to do because this is what I have it. No. Like, if you watch my video, I specifically state in my video that, you know, I highly recommend, at the end of the intro to the video, I said I highly recommend that you write down your current control settings before making any adjustments. And there is one thing I want to make clear too in this whole ramble of a spiel here that I'm doing, is that there is no such thing as a perfect, this is the one and only, most masterful, excellent, nobody's control is better than mine type control, because everybody's right thumb is different. Everybody's muscle memory is different. The best that I can do is, in that video, is to come in here into the controls and to explain to you the relationship between what is lock-on mode and how does it work, what is aim assist and how does it work. We all know what look sensitivity is, don't need to explain that, or dead zone, we all know what that is, but aim sensitivity, we would know what that is too. But this one right here, the aim look acceleration, plays the most dynamic role in your aiming, and it's the one that most people don't understand or have no clue what it even does. And this aim look sensitivity, or aim look acceleration, is directly tied to your aim sensitivity. However high this is will affect how much this works. However low this is will affect how much this one works, and vice versa. And that is the one thing on all of the guides that I viewed, there was only one person that briefly explained it. and then that was it. And he basically said that he did a bunch of he did one gang side mission or something like that. And he just kept, near the end of the mission, he just kept getting himself killed. And he said in about 30 minutes, I got about 4 hours of gameplay. So, you know, what I advise you do is do a manual save, go into the closest town and just go apeshit. Like literally go ham and just start killing everybody. If you don't care about your honor, then don't worry about the manual save. If you care about your honor, do that manual save. That way when you're done killing everybody in town and getting yourself warmed up to whatever control setting you choose, then you can, you know, then you can reload that manual save, and you don't have to worry about that affecting your honor. And you can also get back all of your ammunition. Especially like me, I have explosive ammunition and I have express and split points and all that. You don't have to go craft all that shit all over again, yeah?
Hey, Arthur. Can I have a quick word?
So, I mean, the only thing I can say is adjust your aim look acceleration first. Either put it on max or drop it down to 13 or 12, maybe even 11, and then adjust your aim sensitivity. And just try to keep in mind that those two work in tandem with one another. If you forget that, then adjusting your controls to something that fits you, so you're not, crosshair isn't going ape shit every single time you aim and you're overlooking people and it takes you forever for you to get your crosshair onto something.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Call me Molly, would you?
I trust after you watch that guide video, you'll have a much better understanding of how all of the controls work, how they work with one another.
I really love him, you know. But if he, like he always says, loyalty is everything, so...
Arthur! Excuse me, Miss O'Shea.
What you want?
I bring a gift. The great gift of information.
So you got some tip-off, so now I can risk my neck and make you some money while you lounge around.
You know, Arthur, bitterness, it works on the inside as well as on your sour face.
If you say so. But you could go find some other fool to run your errands.
Bill, come on over here. Will you be my other fool?
And thank you for the
You
compliments,
too, Charles.
Sanu. I appreciate that.
Are you?
But these are good information.
Arthur's above a little stick-up I heard about.
No, I'm not.
You just said.
Hey, I'll do it. As long as you ride with us.
When you guys are over there, please don't forget. Smack that like button and add a comment. I keep all my comments on approval level because I've been spammed with comments before in the past. I'm just not going to deal with it.
Now, you boys should do this. It's easy, and I'll only take a small commission for my information.
Trust the fact that if you add a comment in there, it will be approved. I will take a look at it. I will approve it. I will like it. I'll pin it. I do all that good stuff. I check it every single day.
Well, what is it?
It's a supply wagon carrying payroll, but
any future content or any questions that you might have, something you felt like I left out in that guide video, leave a comment. Let me know about it.
Or it connects with the rest of the wagon train. Very easy picking.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
You are a sick man, Arthur Morgan. A very sick man indeed.
It's time for a clothing change. Let's go with custom
This
outfit.
way. Bunch of smart Alex.
What am I? How is that my custom outfit? I'm missing an outfit, y'all. Oh, the Dalton. Okay, there we go.
We only been down here all of 5.
You're still dirty.
Arthur, get your
You're
ass moving,
you're
will
still
ya?
dirty and stinky.
Stop going off alone without us. That's how trouble
Yeah,
starts.
you're still dirty and stinky, so you need to go into the nearest town and take a bath or go swim in the river or in the lake. But that really doesn't really work, to be honest. I tried that out too, and it doesn't really work because you can't dive underwater, so...
Head home.
Just give it a rest, you two.
It says at the beginning of the game, before you're able to get the brush for the horse, it says take your horse into a river or into water to wash it off, and that doesn't work either. Like, you literally have to stay in the water for like 10 minutes in order for it to work.
There's a wagon with a lockbox passes through every week. These switch outriders just...
So we got split point there. We're gonna use... I'm feeling like the semi-auto with the slug. And we got some fire arrows. We need more explosive rounds for the
north of here, but
pistol.
the front wagon's by itself for a stretch before the last run down in the roads.
Okay, hold up here. We should cover our faces. They'll be passing through the cross.
I got no problem covering my face.
Who's up ahead? When?
Soon, Williamson. Christ's sakes.
I should be due any time now.
You think they'll be scared?
Nobody needs to die here.
Oh yeah. Damn it,
Arthur. You see, gentlemen? Just like clockwork.
And we're gonna do quick big game time. And we're gonna do some snake eye times 2. Just in case.
Stop the wagon! I said, stop the damn wagon! Whoa! Now, don't try anything stupid, and we won't do anything unkind.
You know, boys, I don't want to get shot, but this is a mistake. I work for Cornwall Kerosene and Tar, Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Oh, the guys who train we robbed?
So you know him?
Who doesn't?
I got no problem with that.
He's rich enough to share the wealth around and not miss it too much.
Oh, he'll miss it.
Okay, why don't you check out around the back?
Arthur, help me out here. Check the boxes at the back, Arthur.
I got it. I'm working on it, damn it. I got a feeling like these guys are gonna take off while I'm on the back of the wagon. What we got in here? Any good stuff? Ooh, got some money.
Okay, we're looking good. Must be nearly 1,000 here.
Damn, I'll take that. Hell yeah.
Shit! Hey! Think I see something?
Oh, great.
Dude, I want to make one of those masks.
Let's go! Yeah!
That would be so awesome. Homemade ram skull mask. Dude, that shit would be sweet. What happened to my ram skull mask? What the good stuff? And semi-auto, slug.
We got a lot of company back there.
Probably messed up. And also, if your crosshair doesn't like have to be right next to where you hit. Did you see that, dude? That dude got messed up. Oh, what the frick? How come? Because I left the gang behind? Ah, because the gang ran off without me, and I wanted to go all ape shit on everybody. I mean, come on, just let me go ape shit. If I want to go ape shit, I can go ape shit. Damn you. Where's my semi-auto slug? Fire arrows and these bastards.
Come on! Giddy up! Ride, fellers! Come on!
I gotta stay with the gang, shit. I'm really enjoying the flame arrows as much as I would like. And see how my crosshair is bobbing all over the place? That means if that's happening, that means you need to sleep. That's what happens when you don't get a lot of rest, is your crosshair will really bob all over the place. And it makes getting a dead-eye shot all that much more difficult.
Light a shot, boys! Get rid of these sons of bitches! Get back here. Let's go, let's go! Yeah.
Probably could have messed up that wagon.
Where are we going? Getting out of here! What kind of dumb questions? Do not let them get away! Dig in, boys! Come on!
That dog don't hunt.
You can move fast when you have to, can't you? Just shut up, Williamson. Come on, we need to lose them.
These guys are... You screwed up.
Keep going. We're losing them. Quick, get off the trail.
Maybe I don't want to lose them. You ever think about that?
Shake them and get back to camp. No, we need to find a place to lie low. We can't.
Yeah, no shit. Heading back to camp right now would be the stupidest ass idea. I mean, come on. Only an idiot would do that.
Whoa! Let's hide in here.
Let's take them right back to camp, boys.
Go on. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Go on. I'll see you later.
All right. Let's get out of sight. Stay until dark, then we'll sneak out of here. Charles, you keep watch for now.
I got a feeling like it ain't gonna be that easy.
Well, we, get some rest. All right. Let's try and get out of here. Hey, shit. Absolutely.
Shit.
Shut up, old man.
Look, I was just trying to...
Shut up. Or Bill, or whatever.
There's a light over by the house.
Damn. All right, now let's just keep this calm. See what happens.
Is this your place? Kinda. And you didn't hear nothing? Why don't you just tell me, partner, what you heard? Right, tell me what you heard. I don't... Maybe I heard some noise.
If you guys like sci-fi movies too, don't forget to check out YouTube. Put in YouTube Originals Origins.
Low.
It's a sci-fi series on the on YouTube. It's actually really interesting. I've been watching it. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh, they're coming down here. They got their lanterns and all that. Oh, shit. Oh. So much for not getting spotted.
Well, the place looks deserted enough.
Crazy, boys.
Sure. You head inside, I'll go round the back.
I'm gonna be able to sneak stealth kill ninja. Not to ninja this dude. Not to ninja.
God damn!
Like that shit work.
And Arthur? What was that? Let's fly at 'em, boys.
Watch it, Charles.
We got more of the bastards on this.
Oh shit, that ain't gonna work. Oh shit.
More on the right here.
Shit.
Move, Bill. It's glad
My dead ass gone. I need more big game time.
this fella
We'll take some
really
belly
don't like
jacks.
getting raw.
suck on this one time! Oh, seriously?
They were sickened from finding us anyway.
Yeah. Some good stuff right there.
There's a goddamn horde of them on the left here.
That's how you want to do it?
Why do I keep taking cover?
This way now.
Shit, man.
Move!
What the fuck is this shit? He's dead.
How about we stop robbing Cornwall for a while? I didn't know we
going on?
were.
Maybe I need to select my Jedi.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah, you better believe I'll be playing online, dude. Oh, the barn's on fire. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm gonna play online. I can't wait till it comes out. I watched a video today by, God, what is his name? I can't remember his name, but, what you call it? I think we need to get out of here. There's gonna be so many cool features in that shit.
Come on, old man.
We're in trouble. I think I gotta kill this guy. They'll let us out of here. Yeah, oh shit. You think? Let's head into the woods. Bring it, bad boy. Got our asses, boys. Keep moving. Oh, no problem, Elite, dude. I hope it really helps you guys. I hope it improves your gameplay, man. That's the biggest thing I can do is help make your game better. You know what I mean? If there's anything that I always say, if there's anything that my channel is focused on, it's comedy within games, walkthroughs, guides, you know, supporting other channels, supporting other streamers. I'm really big into all of that stuff. That's like, to me, it's like the most important part of my channel. It's like the center focus of my channel.
Perfect. We need to do this quietly.
You say we need to do it quietly, okay.
You take the left and I'll take the right, okay?
Your right or my right?
Where's he at? That shit. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's one of the biggest reasons why in my intro I said that, you know, we're waiting for the introduction for or we're waiting for the release of the online version of Red Dead Redemption to be released by Rockstar any day now. And it is in my honest opinion that if you do not have a good understanding of how the controls work, and at the very least have a setting schematic for yourself that works, then might have a really, really hard time with the online version because it's, of course, your control settings are going to carry over.
We all still alive?
Yeah.
Just about. Yeah, I'll deal with you later.
We got some money, didn't we?
Sure, but now we got Cornwall on our backs.
It was an
again.
My advice to you is
Get
go
out of
ahead,
here.
watch
Every
that,
man
watch
split
that
up on
guide,
front. Quick.
Good luck, gents.
Stay
and
quiet.
then go from there.
Move.
Let me tell you this much. Okay. Well, let me put it to you like this real quick. I'll bring it down to you like this, right? Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me break it down to you like this. Look, when you're in first or third person, with aim assist on or lock mode on, yeah, the acceleration, the sensitivity play the largest role, and how quick or how slow your crosshair is going to move, right? With the lock on mode turned off, then your look sensitivity plays the largest role, and the reason why is because when you're looking at somebody here, right? How long it takes you to adjust this to get to that point where your crosshair is near them, so you can aim in. That's the biggest difference. Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait! This is a misunderstanding.
You responsible for
What
this?
the hell? Hey, I know it looks suspicious.
I'll help you die. That's what you want.
Can't be bothered.
You waste your time however you want.
Okay there?
Alrighty then. Oh shit, seriously? Are you fucking kidding me? But anyways, that's how the biggest thing works. And I mean, if you can turn off that auto lock on, I mean, the biggest thing I would say is start first. Don't just turn it off. Start first by putting the lock on mode to narrow with a strong aim assist. And then from there, once you get comfortable with that and you feel like you're doing okay, start turning that aim assist down. Turn it down a notch at a time. Yeah? And work your way from there to where you get the aim assist in the middle, and maybe even get the aim assist turned off all the way.
Stay on guard.
And then once with the aim assist turned completely off. Oh shit. Then you can, from there you can, let's see, this dog don't hunt. From there you can go into free aim mode. But only then should you attempt to go into free aim mode, unless you're really, you know, unless you're just one of those people that like to give themselves a super challenge right at the get-go, then sure, you know, go ahead and put that on free aim and go from there. Listen. Dead man walking my ass, boy. I need my horse is what I need.
Not again.
Not again. I feel like a damn marathon runner right now.
You're done for, Yellow Belly.
bounty actually going up for hog tying these guys? Are you freaking serious?
Damn it all!
Seriously, I'm getting like $5 for hog tying these guys.
What the hell?
Alright, I gotta go.
Enjoy the peace.
You goddamn scoundrel.
You goddamn scoundrel! Shit, where'd their horses go? Damn it.
He's getting away. Come on, move in.
Come here, pony. Steal your damn horse. And time to ride, boys.
Yep.
Fucking okay, I'm getting pissed. Stop shooting at me, you bastards. Where's it at? There we go. How far do I put my look sensitivity and my aim sensitivity? Somewhere between 5 and 9. Somewhere between 5 and 9.
Yeah.
Look, I'll show you. Whoops, wrong button. I'll show you where mine is at right now, and you can just copy this and go from there. Look sensitivity is 5, aim sensitivity is 6, and the aim look acceleration is 13. So 5, 6, 13. Adjust this aim look acceleration first, then adjust sensitivity, then adjust look sensitivity. Well, technically adjust look sensitivity first, then aim look acceleration, and then aim sensitivity. As far as if you feel like it's moving too fast or too slow. That's the order you're going to want to go in. First you want to get the look down, because that plays a role in, you know, how long it takes for you to move your crosshair to the point where you're able to actually point at somebody and do a lock-on or even in free aim mode. Like, you know, if we come in here and we put this on free aim with no assistance, that's going to make shooting people really, really difficult. Especially on horseback, because you're going to have to adjust after every single shot. Literally. Like, it makes a big difference. Where is my horse at? We'll have to wait for the next shootout for me to show you, and I'll try not to use Deadeye. But I mean, in the guide video I explained that you're going to want to stay within the range of between 5 and 7 for your aim accelerate or your aim sensitivity. Max the acceleration and start, or not 5 and 7, but max the acceleration, and on your aim sensitivity start with 9. If it still feels like it's too fast, go down to 8. If it's still too fast, and keep that up and working it down until you get to 5. Anything below 5, and it's going to be hard to shoot something. If, let's say, a deer ran past you and you want to look behind you, it takes too long. See, even now, it's taking quite some time for me to be able to look all the way behind me to look all the way ahead of me. But I mean, you can see here that I have no aim. It's on free aim, so I lock onto the guy. It's gonna go where it's gonna go. So now it has more to do with your acceleration than than anything else.
Yep. Easy, easy.
And the honor system too, by the way, the honor system in the game is based on your actions, has nothing to do with whether or not you're wearing your mask. If you can be wearing your mask and murder a civilian, you're still gonna lose honor. All your mask does is makes it harder for the law to pin down that it was you that actually committed the crime or not, and so they'll be less likely to come after you. But if you commit too many crimes by murdering people, robbing people, holding people up, whatever like that, eventually bounty hunters are going to come after you regardless of whether you wore your mask or not. Alright, so we did what's this? What's the D here? Is that American distillation? That's Clemens Point. What the hell? Where's Clemens Point in this? It's not even in the guidebook for chapter 3. What? Oh, chapter 3 is Clemens Point. What the hell is it not showing it as a mission? That doesn't... Oh, that's because I have it on the frickin' camp marker, dumbass. Magicians for sport. Okay, so let's see here. I'm trying to figure out... The guidebook tells you what order you need to do these missions in order for the others to unlock. So we did the... what is H? Advertising the new American art. I think we need to do that one. Well, no, this is the fine joys of tobacco. Okay, we don't need to do that one. We just did an honest mistake. So strangers, the inquisitive, the iniquities of history, page 187. So we need to go do that real quick. Yeah, I mean, this game has one hell of a learning curve, I'll tell you that much. Unlike other games, this game just kind of just throws you into the mix and expects you to just basically to learn, I guess, learn as you go. The iniquities of history, available, complete, and honest mistake, chapter 3. Excuse me. The stranger, Jeremiah Camson, lies on a bench outside the train station in Rhodes. After speaking to him, make your way to his old house to the north, enter it via the back door, and start looking for Camson's belongings. The first one, the antique pocket watch, rests on a fireplace in the living room. There is also 4 letters that you can collect to learn more about Jeremiah. Next, head to the second fireplace. When you examine the photo on it, 2 thugs armed with knives will appear. You can fight fair and square, alternating between blocks and counters, or draw a weapon and take them down with instant headshots. After the fight, pick up Compson's broken pistol and walk to the trap door in the parquet floor. Open it and head downstairs to find a secret basement where the ledger awaits, along with a diary. Once you have all 3 items, speak to Jeremiah at the waypoint. Note that you will gain honor if you kill him after confronting him. Nice, okay. Okay, so the stranger outside the train road. After speaking, to make your way to his old house to the north. Okay. Gosh, I don't know why, but all of a sudden my nose is like super runny. I'm sorry, you guys are hearing that on cam. That's nasty. So first, let's go pay off our bounty and all that shit. Actually, you know what? Before doing that, I'm right here next to the fence too. Where is he at? I can never find this fence. I swear, for the love of... Oh, he's right here, but he's closed right now for some reason. Alright, that's fine. Let's just... this. I can't. Ah, you gotta be shitting me.
It's all a big misunderstanding. Don't get confused about that.
Oh, damn!
Don't be stupid now!
Stop now, or you're dead. Final word. Shit! This is the end for you.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. He's not even marked on the map as a witness. He's just taken off. Bat out of hell.
Whoa.
Oh, I think he just... I think I scared him. There we go. Yeah, sleeping is actually really important and is really important as well. Making sure you sleep often in the game affects the accuracy of your weapons while you're shooting. So, failing to do that will make a big difference on how everything works as far as all that good stuff goes. I'll set this back. I'm not quite ready to go full John Wayne. I will soon enough, though. That's something I need to work on more, actually, to be quite honest with you. Is, my free aim. I got bounty hunters searching for me just down yonder there. So I'm gonna cut through the woods here. I think I'm gonna head up to this fence, sell off my stuff, and call it a night. I'm pretty tired right now, actually. It's late at night for me, so... I spent pretty much the past 2 days... I spent the last 2 days working on that settings and or controls and settings guide. So that kind of like when you're doing video editing, man, that really drains you. I'll tell you that much.
Got anything good for me by any chance?
Yeah, I got some good
then.
stuff.
Better
Just
be
calm
good.
down. Why can I?
You got a decent eye for these things by the looks of it.
Silver emblem ring. I don't need that.
Not bad, this.
Go wait a minute. I still don't want to sell that. I need all the other stuff for crafting. I think I come over here to the hand symbol and look for pocket watches.
No questions asked.
Because this stranger mission's got the pocket watch, so you gotta make sure you can actually pick it up. Let's see if there's anything I can buy off this guy. Buy some regular dynamite.
That'll do a lot to damage.
Regular throwing knives. Got 8 of those. So you got any new recipes? Ooh, special healthcare pamphlet.
You will love that, I swear.
Special horse reviver pamphlet. I already have one of those. Special snake oil pamphlet.
Really? You won't regret it.
Volatile dynamite pamphlet is how to craft volatile dynamite. Oh hell yeah! I'll buy those.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Hey there, girl.
Hey there, girl. Alright. And now go into here. Books. Recipe pamphlets. And just go use like this. And then just cycle them to the next or the previous. And when you get to one that's new, it'll automatically unlock it for you. Special videos. Okay, that's the very end of the list there. Alright, you guys. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Again, don't forget to go check out that ultimate settings, controls and settings guide. I do believe it will help you out big time. So anyways, beyond that, I really do want to thank everybody who supported me over the last week on the channel. The new subscribers, please don't forget, if you're new to the channel, you like the content, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see me live on YouTube Gaming whenever I am on, so you don't miss out on whatever I'm doing. Check out those videos, hit the like buttons, comment, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. Take care of yourselves.